Right.
Right, that'll do then.
So here we are. We're in the shed. We're not fishing again because the weather sucks. It's not been good, eh? The weather so far.
It has been so windy. Yes.
Yeah. But anyway, we've been in this video that's going to be coming up today. We held the boat down, and they said 40-mile-an-hour winds. We ended up with 70 or 72 mile an hour, which is just stupid. Anyway, the boat survived it, so we know it's a good boat. And we decided, I decided that it was time to get the boat out, because apparently right now the wind is starting again, and they've given another 40-mile-an-hour winds today, tomorrow, and they could be 70 for all we know. It always seems to be wrong, and it always seems to be a lot worse than they say. So the boat is now out. We still have a pot out there, and in this video you'll actually see us pull all the boat out. We go out and check one pot, come back in, and then after that it's a trip I did, what was it, earlier on this year, eh? Yeah,
a while back it is.
Yeah, what it is there's some older footage, and it's shot with the older camera, even though the first part is with the newer camera. It's with the older camera, because we're going to start doing a series now on one video a week. I think I said one video a week, and it will be from this year's fishing, all the footage or all the days that I didn't actually upload the footage I took. I'm going to be working on them and uploading them. The only thing is they will be in the old camera that we shot in, and I'll just upscale them to 4K, so it'll improve it, and I'll sharpen them and do all the bits just to bring them up a bit more higher quality for you. So hopefully they will have enough to go right through the winter. And we are still trying to get out.
We are indeed. Yes,
so
we are.
We are trying for the shore fishing, but at the moment, like I say, the weather is holding it back, and the only place we can really fish is the harbour. But I mean,
yeah,
it's normally just full of small fish and squid in the harbour.
Well, you said that the direction that we could fish, it's on a coastline where there's not going to be many fish. So
yeah, exactly.
We could go, but I don't know if it make interesting footage.
Yeah, the biggest problem with the way we would go if we went off the other coastlines is the amount of weed that'll be coming in, and you just snag so much weed in the line. Quite often you end up going down to your line, slicing your line up and pulling it through the weed. There's that much weed you can't even get it off, so it's not fun. Anyway, we're going to keep trying, and there might be a break midweek if the weather isn't lying to us again.
That's the problem, isn't it? It says like winds, and then when it comes nearer to the day, it's 40 plus.
Yeah.
Yep.
So we will keep trying, and hopefully we'll get out during this week and do some shore fishing, because I really want to get onto black bream. That's my plan. It would have been nice for the red mullet, but I'll try black bream first, because the thing with black bream, we can just take down squid, scallop frills, and you can get straight on it, whereas red mullet you need to pre-arrange bait. Trouble is, you don't want to pre-arrange bait, go and get the bait, and then find out you can't fish because the winds are too high. So
True enough.
That's always a pain, because then you're wasting all that bait. Anyway, so we're going to go back to the video today, and it will be, first of all, going down and pulling the boat out, a bit of working on some of the stuff you see here. We're this is part of the winch. It's just been resprayed. It had some corrosion, so he's cleaned it up, sanded it down, painted it, and just been servicing all the winch today, getting that ready. So there'll be bits and pieces of that, and then it will be an early on trip this year, but it won't include Rebecca, because obviously she wasn't here when it was filmed. So enjoy. Getting a couple of pots. We can't get the other one because it's too much on the rocks. So we'll pick that one up in the dinghy another day, but we need to get the boat in and out the water because, well, you can probably see it's horrendous out there, put it that way.
There we are, just the last one of the season.
Well, maybe not. You're still
Oh, maybe not, yeah, maybe not.
Hold on, hold on. Go to the back of the boat so it's ready to follow. So here we are. We've just finished unloading the boat. You can see it's loads of crap. The engine's in there and the boat, she's up. Like I say, we've taken everything off, blocked it in case it gets windy, faced it into the wind, I hope. I would have liked to put it on the back part, but there's no room. All the boats are there, and so that the cover doesn't catch the wind. So I'm going to leave it on for now. But I might replace that cover next year, so we'll see how we get on with that. Anyway, as you might be able to see out there, everything is white. The waves are huge out there, actually. They're going right over the rocks while they're out.
Yeah, I can see that as well.
Yeah. Anyway, I haven't done any fishing. We got that one pot, which is there. I'm going to pick that up later. And we've got one pot still out there, which unfortunately was strung over the rock. Well, the rope was. But we'll be able to get it, but with the dinghy, we just have to wait till low tide. So, yeah, that's it for this year.
Sad times.
But we will try and do the shore fishing. Like I say, we're not having much luck at the moment because it's just the weather's just so bad all the time. So we'll see anyway.
To do something else.
Right.
Foraging.
We're going to get peanut butter and toast again.
Oh, let's do that. Yep.
Yeah. Peanut butter and toast. Gotta go. Peanut butter and toast.
So we're back at home now then, and we have flushed the engine out and washed it all down, get rid of all the salt water so that hopefully it'll stay nice and dry. And there's all the other pieces of equipment that we brought back. So all the fishing rods, we're going to wash all those down and check the lines so that when we go shore fishing that's all ready, and maybe leave the hooks on and that. Troy's just doing the winch there, making sure that's all the salt water, because otherwise during the winter all the damp, it draws all the damp in.
So we'll be servicing all these reels as well, ready for next year. We're taking them all apart, greasing them, checking everything works, checking for anything that's seized up or corroded. Some of them are sitting on the boat that don't get used much. And of course these ones are the shore ones, well, these ones. And we're just going to go over those before we go fishing. That'll do. Check the spot. It's been 2 days since we checked this. I pushed it a bit further around. I don't normally put it here, but this time you can actually see it down there. That's how clear it is. It's literally there. It looks like not a bad spot, but it depends on the lobster horse. Because it's just a single pot, very shallow. This barely had any bait in it last time. I didn't bother rebaiting it, and it had a tiny bit left in it, so I thought, oh, was it enough? Yes, it was. They're not big though. One baby lobster. Two baby lobsters. I mean, let's have a look how close it was. Not that close, I don't think. Oh, actually, it is fairly close. About 2 mil under, 3 mil under that. But it's only got a little claw as well. There you go. And back. Right, I will have to put a bit of bait in today because that bit that's left just ain't gonna cut it. Don't know if you can see this from here. But below us down there, these white patches there, that's spider crabs. There's 2 or 3 down there. I don't want to put you in the water simply because it'll mess my lens up for the day. Well, until I wash it all off. And it affects the sound as well. But shows how close these spiders are. I don't know if I want to put the pot in here or not. We're going to check this pot. This is the single one that's close into the cliff. I've had a few big lobsters here in the past, but it tends to be a lot more smaller ones. You get a lot of crab pots in. This is the first time I've potted in this particular spot. Hopefully, you get a big one. That's the thing here though, it gets potted hard by so many pots, there's so much bait in the water. And this is after 2 days. So these 3 sets we got out here, they did not catch well the last time we were out here. They yeah, they did not catch good at all. So if they haven't caught again after 2 days, they're going to move them because the tides aren't big. Yeah, the tides aren't big, so it won't be the water's too fast. Nice crab in it, lovely crab in it. So we've got spider crabs. Getting his legs and his claws at the same time. Pain in the arse. There you go, look at that beauty. Lovely crab that, probably a 4 pounder. 3.5, 4. We'll have a look at it after. Next pot, conger eel. And a nice lobster by the looks of it. Ah, this is one of our test pots. Lovely job. Start thrashing around. End up with a bust lobster. There we go. One nice lobster out of there in our test pot. Right. And we got a conger eel. Now hopefully we'll find out how well this works. It should work well. Okay. So we should be able to just flip this over. Bit of luck. Find the hole. We hope. It's almost there. There we go. Perfect. That's how you do that. Just back on. Right. a lobster thing. I thought it was a lobster. It's so small. And green. That's a good crab, but I'm not going to bother with them today. Baby lobster. Baby brown crab. Yeah, conger eel and the bullocks. Luckily we got a door. This one, so we're just going to tip it all out, so you'll have to watch it as it goes down. Basically you've got a shark, an eel and a bunch of crab. And that's it. Hurry it up, because we are heading on to the rocks. I mean, wow. Good job I got a winch these days. And the big lobster. I like to get further out if I can, because I always get bigger lobster. Let's hope they're not laid over the pots, or this could end up being a real mess. This is how my back got injured last time. Having gear on top, but that was a storm. But this, boy, this suddenly ends up right here. One little lobster after 2 days. Brilliant. Wow, that's a spider crab. Sell by date. Lobster. Go rid of that beaut. It's a real nice crab. We're keeping that one for sure. Turned out nice again, but as from later on today, they give the thunderstorms to come in. The wind's picking up and a lot of rain. Oh well, it'll clear the air a bit. Anyway, final catch is that lobster, legal one, that one there, legal one, and 3 big spiders and our big brown crab, which I'm really pleased about to see another one. We've seen a couple this year and it's only early, so it's really good to see a few at least for a change, and of that size as well, not little ones. No, it was an okay trip, and we did all the pots today, but I only did all the pots because obviously I need to get them baited. So we might not get out for a few days, we might not get out for 4 or 5 days, who knows. See what the weather does.